Alright, one more session of Hooky Hour for the week, and we are still playing the test. We have yet to get through this, so who knows how many more questions there are. Hopefully, we're kind of nearing the end. But yeah, let's get right into it before we take too long. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous or egregious crime? In a weird sense, in like a revenge sense, maybe. Like if somebody has wronged me, I might think about like, ooh, what if I got back at them like this, and then they could view me as the bad guy. But as a supervillain, no, I'm not at that sort of level of wronged to want to bring destruction to everyone. Do you believe in perfection? I think it's a rather foolish ambition. As much of a perfectionist as I am myself, as high of a standard, as obscenely high of a standard as I hold myself to, I do not believe that perfection can be achieved, or what it would even like look like. Have I ever stolen from someone? I'm gonna have to think about this one. I've lived for 25 years, and I'm sure my younger self, I'm trying to think of what my younger self would do. Have I ever stolen from somebody? Have I? I'm trying to think if there was ever any sort of like money or small object. I wouldn't steal anything big from anyone. Like I've never had the intention, or have had to have the intention of stealing. But if I like ever picked up something insignificant off the ground, I don't think I have. Have I? Even in like the broadest sense, have I stolen somebody's love? Have I stolen somebody's, object of desire? I don't think so. I cannot recall a single time of which I have stolen somebody's something. So I'm gonna go with no on that one. Which I hope you believe me. I guess you don't have to, but I would say no. Would I ever kill someone under any circumstances? That's a tough thing to admit to, but if it were to protect my loved ones, absolutely. I would kill a crazed psychopath trying to murder anyone that I knew or loved. Or even if they try to take an attempt on my life. If it came to it, obviously I would, I'd do everything in my power to sedate them, or otherwise knock them unconscious before killing was an option. But if I had to, if I was brought to it, yeah. If you had one day to live, would I tell anyone? Would anyone believe me if I did? I feel like that'd be a fruitless effort, right? Like, what is the circumstance of which only I would know that information? Because there are circumstances where you're told by a doctor, hey, you've got this long to live. So I guess if I did have one day to live and that was informed by a doctor, then yes, I would tell people that, hey, I've got a day to live. Come see me live. I'm gonna do a live stream right before my death. Watch me die live. I guess I would probably. Why not? I guess there's no harm to it. It'd be kind of fruitless if they didn't know the context behind it, but sure. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? I don't have too many dark secrets. I only have... I only have things I like to keep to myself because they're personal. And they're not a dark secret, it's just things, things about me that I don't like to share. Not that that's like, it's not anything dark. It's just personal, and I'd rather they not worry about it because it's not really worth worrying about for them. It's just something with me instead. So I'm gonna go with no. I like to keep to myself. I'm rather preserved. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? I'll trust you as far as I can throw you, and quite frankly, I can't throw a video game. Do you know who I am? Nope. Still don't know. Well, you know who I am. Alright. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? Yeah. If I told you I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? Well, you just did. And quite frankly, having a camera that I'm looking at, you're not behind me, are ya? Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yeah, I try to be. Empathetic and sympathetic. Do you consider yourself to be romantic? Fun little hooky fact. Your boy is single and has been single for most of his life, so no. Have you ever been in a physical fight? One time, yes. I'm ashamed to admit it. I'm not gonna say what it was, but yes, I was in a physical fight once. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Not really. I don't get them too often. I do get them, like everyone else, but no. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Yes. I have developed, this is unique to me, but ever since I broke one ankle and then sprained the other on the same fall, absolutely. I do look at the ground because I gotta know where I'm going. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. I am as straight as a ruler, baby. Would you ever shave your head? For a charity, yeah. Absolutely. I would shave my head for that. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Growing up, I was a big pro wrestling fan, so that does have that has impacted my taste. So sure, yeah. Depends on how muscular we're going though. If we're like total muscle, like 100% muscle beefcake, no. But if you do have a muscular tone, sure, yeah. I'll leave it at that though. We're not gonna get too deep into that question. Do you ever dance when no one's looking? Yeah, that is what I do. Do you trust your best friend entirely? I think it's okay to say no to this one. Like, it's okay not to, like, you know, just because there's so many hypotheticals, they would never come true, I wouldn't think, but it's all right. I think it's okay to say no because you're being cautious. We're naturally preservative about ourselves, so I would say no. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? To what extent? I know I don't recall every day, so I guess the ratio of like moments to things I remember, pretty damn low, even if they are prolific, so no. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No, not really. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? I have before. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? Whenever I do, I wake up. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? One time, yes. A few times. It was very weird, and I was very uncomfortable and tried to find, like, the nearest, you know, thing to wrap around me, so I did one time. It's not like I can control these dreams anyways, so. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Fuck no. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yeah, I like getting a kick out of them. Especially shows more so. Do you like being the center of attention? No. Do you feel like something is always watching you? God. Yeah, I do always. Something. It's very irrational. Like I said, one of my big fears is something watching me. So yeah. And my mind being as crazy and obsessive as it is, I do tend to imagine a lot of things that just aren't real, so. If you ever wondered what it would like to be to go to space, or what it would be like to go to space, yes. If you ever had an out-of-body experience, no. Have you ever punched a nun? Well, no. Do you like dogs better than cats? Yeah. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? Yeah, I think so. I think that's pretty easy to say. Movies can be a little tiresome to get through. But books, nah. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? I have wondered that, yes. It was in the back of my mind. Do you get starstruck easily? I don't think so. Assuming starstruck is what I think it is. Where you're like stunned or whatever. Or like you get captivated. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No. It's just, I just like the love. Seriously though, like, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really just bam, right in the face. Nun punch. At least there's a little bit of comedy to ease my nerves before they really hit me with the creepy zingers. No, I promise. No nun punch. Did you laugh? Yes. Did you say, what the fuck, in your head or even out loud? No. And the camera caught it that no, I did not. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? No. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? Hard to say. I would hope that I've, kept to myself. I've done enough good things. I'd say no, because I haven't done... I don't know, maybe the lack of doing things, but, like... No. I like to imagine no. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? Well, you kind of eased my nerves. So, I mean, you asked me about the nun punch, and that really did take the gravity out of the situation, so. Is your mouth dry? No, it's producing saliva. I can feel it. My lips are a little dry, but does profanity make you uncomfortable? Yes. Sometimes, if someone is angry and doing profanity, but if you're just talking with somebody normally and they say stuff like, man, that shit is rad, then nah, I don't care. Or if I'm doing a stream, I typically tend to not use those words, though they do sometimes come out. So it's really whatever. Most of the time, though, no. I'm fine with it. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? Not really. Are you poor with money management? No. At least I don't think I am. Choose one of the numbers that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment. 1, 7, 11, 13, 21, 69. Man. Choose one of these colors that you feel resonate with you the most in this very moment. Probably red. Definitely red. Choose one of these words that you feel resonate with you in this very moment. Wicked, sick, plagued, wretched, toxic, vile. I like vile because it's really got the I there. Plagued is a pretty good one, but like the long vile. Instead of sick or wicked or wretched, it's vile. Choose one of these words. Blessed, glorious, divine, angelic, heavenly, celestial. I'll stick with divine because, it's like vile in a way. Choose one of these words again. Luck, skill, strength, agility, intellect, and charm. Are we just playing D&D now? I'm gonna go with what am I vibing with here? I think I'll just go with charm. Luck charms, lucky charms. Also, are these spelling out anything? I guess I should have checked the previous one. This spells out Lasaic. Alright, we're gonna go with I think charm is fine. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Not really. Do you speak more than one language fluently? No. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? I wish I could, but no. Do you enjoy coffee? No. Do you believe in demons? Eh. Not really. Do you believe in angels? Eh. Maybe. I'm gonna go with no, though. Are you afraid of sharks? I think it's reasonable to be afraid of sharks, yes. Deep down, yes. It's the same as the spider question. I should be afraid of what they should do. Do you prefer baths over showers? I like a good old shower. Or at least one that has like a really good overhead, what is it called? Just a shower head. Really good shower head. So, no. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? No. Did you see a shadow move in your room a few moments ago? No. That's fortunate. Thank you. Do you ever hear your name being called when you know no one is calling it? No. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Yes, but it's very silly. I know what you're trying to do, game, but there is a logical reason for it. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? No. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Yes, I hear the walls cracking all the time. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Oh, I see. So like if it's 12:02, you just keep watching, or somehow keep looking at the clock at 12:02. I'm going to assume no. I don't think so. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No. Do you have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? No. Are you trying to do a family member? Fuck no. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. If you be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? No. Too much power and responsibility. Do you ever wonder what it's like to be in prison? I don't have any intentions to go to prison, but sure. I guess I'd like to see what the experience is all about. Do you like fishing? No. Do you like hunting? No. Do you like camping? No. Do you like guns? No. Are you getting tired of these questions? Of answering questions? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be kinky? No. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Like, I know you can read a lot with eyes, but I wouldn't personally know that question. So no. Do you always keep your promises? Not always. I try to, but no. Do you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? I'd have my doubts. Are you an only child? No. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? No. Do you like tattoos? Not really. I think they're sick on other people, but I would not get one. Do you enjoy being high in any form? No. Do you believe you have a soul? Yeah. Did you cry this week? Not this week. Are you upset with someone right now? Yes. There's someone you're not being completely honest with daily. If by omission of the truth, then yes. Do you understand how this works yet? No, not entirely, unless there's something else. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them and the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you never guessed. Do you understand? Okay, sure. Fuck it. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yes. If I were to tell you this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers using this as just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? Not specifically me, no. But perhaps in a sense, me. But not specifically me. Just people that so happen to wander upon this game. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yeah, I would say so. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? I do agree. I do think so. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Whenever I'm conscious. If I'm sleeping, no. So, not always, technically speaking. Do you feel like I know you yet? Well, you're a video game program, so no. You heard any strange noises while answering these questions? Yeah, I have. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. You are a big fucking liar. Wow, you've sure managed to paint a vivid picture here, haven't you? You can be described as a lot of things, but one major issue you have is blatant. You're insecure. Ooh, spicy. I am insecure, absolutely. You don't easily trust people, but you don't trust in yourself, and that is the biggest flaw of all. Why? Because you're beautiful. You don't even see it, do you? You don't even understand just how magnificent you truly are. If you could see yourself the way others see you, you'd have all the confidence in the world. Every time someone says something nice to you, you make up an excuse as to why it isn't true. Every time someone says something negative about you, you take it to heart and it stings. Yeah, you've got my heart grasped there. The people who are saying nice things are not saying them to make you feel better. They're saying them because they're true. The people who talk shit are doing it not because it's accurate, but because they're even more insecure than you. I didn't expect to get a motivational speech out of this very creepy room with this wizard-looking person. They can't handle just how bright you shine, inside and out. They can't handle how much potential you have and how much they lack. It burns them to the core, and they lash out at you for it. Just trust me on this. Stop doubting yourself, put the haters to rest, and live your damn life the way you know you should. You can be happy while they cry into their pillows at night. That's not your problem. You may or may not realize it, but you're a star. A pretty fucking bright one, too. Oh my god, this game is just singing my praises. Jeez, man. Your secret word is love. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Well, thank you, game. I appreciate you. You know, whereas... Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're working on. Cool. Don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. This is a chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave and we always read them thoroughly. I feel like this game was made like 2 years ago. I don't know if they're still doing it, but what a surprisingly unexpectedly happy ending to that. After all this time it was taking to creep me the hell out, I'm glad it just gave me a motivational speech. I'm glad, you know, that was really nice. Telling me to be myself and all that stuff. Be a star. Be a streaming star. If ever there was such a thing. But, yeah. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. You can find the test Hypothesis Rising, the test Final Revelation, and the test chamber on stream if you've enjoyed this installment. You can also find the Journey series, blah, blah, blah. If you'd like to support us further, right. Alright, well, there's the credits. Yeah, we're running a little over time, that's fine. This is the final episode this week, so that doesn't matter too much. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll just go ponder the meaning of life now and whether I would or would not compare an apple to an orange. yeah, some deeply revelating things, you know. But yeah, next time on Hooky Hour, we'll probably, I mean, we're definitely doing something else. Whether or not that's Ace Attorney or could be another collab. We'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the hook side. See ya. Bye.